2022 Nissan Pathfinder first test. So, is Nissan's new 3-row SUV any good? But before we start, please support us by pressing the like and subscribe buttons, so that we can continue to provide information about car and motorcycle news. Also turn on the bell button to get the latest updates. Your support means a lot to us. Thank you. Don't be fooled by these images. Although the 2022 Nissan Pathfinder traversed a dirt road during our photoshoot, this redesigned, 5th generation model is not a return to its rugged roots. Nor is it intended to be. The Pathfinder remains a road-going 3-row SUV purpose-built to carry people or things. For that, it has space and equipment to get the job done. And in our testing, it posted numbers that equal or better many of its rivals. But impressive performance aside, the 2022 Nissan Pathfinder has flaws that cannot be ignored. A mix of old and new. As before, the 2022 Nissan Pathfinder is powered by a 3.5-liter V6 that produces 284 horsepower and 259 pounds-to-foot of torque. This time, however, the continuously variable automatic transmission is replaced by a 9-speed planetary-gear transmission. Like the last Pathfinder, front-wheel drive remains standard, while the new optional all-wheel drive system equipped on our test SUV can send a greater percentage of torque to the rear axle than before. This Pathfinder's 7.0-second 0 to 60 mph time is a 0.4-second improvement over its CVT-equipped predecessor and makes it one of the quickest vehicles in the segment. Outside of the Ford Explorer ST and the Dodge Durango SRT, there are few competitors that beat it by more than half a second to 60 mph. The Pathfinder also breaks from that speed in commendable fashion. A 114-foot 60 to 0 mph stopping distance is short and strong for 3-row SUVs. Impressive as the acceleration testing result is, the method used to achieve it, full throttle/full brake pedal overlap launching, doesn't reflect real-world driving. In normal use, the engine's peaky power is an issue. Maximum torque doesn't arrive until 4,800 revolutions per minute, below which the 2022 Nissan Pathfinder feels labored unless you dip deep into the accelerator, and it can be a chore to coax the SUV up to freeway speeds. Not helping is the fact that, at 4,725 pounds, it's nearly 300 pounds heavier than the last 4th-gen Pathfinder we weighed. We question how it would feel towing it at 6,000-pound maximum. This VQ series engine, like the ones used in Nissan Z sports car, at least sounds good at high revs. Save the CVT. The new Pathfinder's top-end power delivery wouldn't be such an issue if the Nissan's new transmission were tuned to make the most of it. While there's decent off-the-line response in first gear, the ratios beyond feel space too broadly. Upshifts often drop the engine into a power hole, resulting in soggy waves of acceleration. When slowing to a stop, we noticed reluctance to downshift from second to first. We'd pull away stuck in second before the transmission realized it was a gear too high, then it dropped down a gear abruptly before upshifting again a moment. Savvy drivers might try using the shift paddles to outthink the gearbox, but not touching them for a few seconds defaults the transmission back to its automatic programming, at which point it obsessively grabs the highest possible gear in the interest of fuel economy. Sport mode produced no discernible difference beyond the selection of an even lower gear on occasional downshifts. Passing frustrates, too, as the transmission hesitates to sort through its 4 overdrive gears before it finds a ratio that delivers reasonable acceleration. Tighter, shorter gear ratios or a numerically higher final drive would let the engine perform better, at some cost to fuel economy. Instead, the new transmission and older engine feel like a mismatched pairing, and you're often compromising their efficiency anyway as you work the gas pedal to find acceptable acceleration. Bump Finder. In our skid pad test, the Pathfinder averaged 0.83 grams, and it rounded our figure 8 course in 27.4 seconds at an average of 0.62 grams. Both are middling results among 3-row SUVs. However, through real-world corners and freeway on-ramps the Pathfinder displays stability, rounding them with good balance and confident body control at all speeds. The steering responsiveness is fine off-center, but the rack's relaxed ratio necessitates lots of arm movement for simple maneuvers. The turning radius feels enormous, and the body being slightly larger than before mitigates any sense of agility. None of these traits is eased by the 2022 Nissan Pathfinder's overall ride performance. The ride is actually fairly smooth in terms of taming impacts, but even on fresh pavement this SUV telegraphs every ripple and undulation to its passengers via head toss. Given how unsporty the latest Pathfinder's mission is, its suspension tune seems needlessly stiff, even if it does deliver that admirable body control in sweeping corners. It's possible this behavior might improve on the 18-inch wheels and taller tire sidewalls of lesser models.
Thanks for watching. Drop a like, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe to watch more videos like this.